Welcome back, everybody, to Joe's Bibles. This is Joe, and today we're going to talk about this Bible. This is the Cambridge Topaz in the New American Standard Bible 2020. And the reason why we're going to talk about this today is because I finished reading this. This is my 29th read-through of the Bible, and I used this Bible. And it took me 199 days, one day shy of 200. But I felt like when I got to 199 and I was really close to finishing it, let's just finish reading the whole thing. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about the physical aspects of using this Bible, so a user review, and then I'll give you my overall thoughts on what this 29th read-through of the Bible was like. So this is a Bible that is 9 by 6 and 1 1/4 in thickness. So it's a really portable Bible. It's really portable, not as portable as a Pit Minion, but I love the form factor of this, and especially how you could consider this a thin line Bible. So I was able to carry this with me anywhere and everywhere, including different states. So I'm from Washington State in the Seattle area, and I was able to take this to California and to Arizona, not a problem. This is a green goat skin, very floppy, really soft and pliable. Actually, I really love using this kind of goat skin. This is pressed in there, so this is not a natural grain, but still I love the texture of this, and it just feels really good in the hand. When you open the Bible, or when I open the Bible, I made it personal. So this is something that I've been doing a lot lately, is putting stickers in my Bible. So the intention with this Bible, I should say, was I was really hoping to use this Bible really for all of 2026. So I had read the New Testament at the end of 2025, and the goal was, let's just use this one Bible for 2026. But if you've been watching my channel, I have a tendency to read the Bible quickly, and so I was able to finish this not in 365 plus days, but in 199. So here we are in the table of contents. And in the table of contents, especially when I am going through a Bible to finish completing a read-through of it, I like to write when I received the Bible, from whom. This is a person from one of the Facebook Bible groups, and when I started and when I finished. So you can see I started at October 11th, 2025, ended on April 8th, 2026. What was it like using this Bible? Well, I really love the design and the layout. So double column, as you can see, the cross references are on the side, and then the textual notes, the footnotes, are at the bottom. So I love that it's separated like that, because as I'm studying the passage, and maybe I don't want to look at the cross references here, I just want to see what the footnotes might say, it's really easy to find them. One of the other qualities of this Bible that I really like is the margin space. So when a page doesn't take up a lot of space for cross references, which this one does, still enough space here, I could write in it. And you can see on this side, there's nearly half of the page is taken up by cross references, but you still have all of this space to write in. So I love that there's margin space for me to write notes. The paper is fairly thin, so this is about 28 GSM, and so I'm very careful to write in it and make sure that I don't use a black Pigma Micron. This is a brown Pigma Micron that I use, and you can see that it's fairly good, actually. If you look at it, there's not much ghosting on the other side. But if you use a darker color, like a black, then it will show through a little bit on the other side. I switched over to pencil just to see what that was like, and I actually liked it in pencil. So I used a lead pencil. Let me show you what my lead pencil was. Yeah, this is just a regular lead pencil 0.5, and it's the B or softer. Now, what did I not like about this Bible? So here we are in the Psalms. Here's Psalm 23, and what do you notice about the formatting? It doesn't have a poetic setting, which drove me crazy because a good chunk of the Old Testament is in poetry. And my preference is to see a poetic layout or a poetry or poetic format in the Bible. So even with double columns, it's just really beautiful to see poetry in a poetic setting. Let me show you an example. Okay, so here is Psalm 23 in the New King James Version, Thomas Nelson Premier Collection. This is the large print thin line reference. And look at the poetic setting in the double column format. Isn't that beautiful? Like, you could tell where things are. And I love that the verse numbers are offset. And it's clear that, oh, this is poetic setting. So you could really distinguish between the different verses or the different breaks in the poem. But here in the Cambridge Topaz, you don't see that distinction. So I didn't really like it. And this might actually be the last time I read through a Cambridge Topaz. But other than that, I really found this to be an enjoyable read through. Oh, one more thing, sorry. I really loved the red letters. Cambridge does red lettering great. They just do it really, really well. Look at all of the words of Jesus in red. This is not a light pink. This isn't like a light red. It's a nice, dark cherry red. Now, what was it like for me to read through the Bible for the 29th time? For me, one of the key themes that really kept popping up to me was the sovereignty of God. And you see that especially in the prophets. So Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, you could just see how the hand of the Lord was upon Israel and how God is moving and shaping things so that by the time you get to the end of the exilic period, it will have been as God said it would be. The other thing that I really enjoyed reading through the Bible for this time was really digging into the Gospel of Luke. It is the longest of the Gospels, yet to me it was just the most enjoyable. So now that I'm done with this Bible, what am I going to do with it? This becomes my teaching and preaching Bible. I love the verse-by-verse setting. I think it is excellent and perfect for teaching and preaching, especially if you're going verse-by-verse in the scriptures. So this versified or verse-by-verse setting is really fantastic. And you can see that the verse numbers are in a different color. It's in red, so it really stands out. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please do so. I'm almost to 6,000 subscribers. I would love to reach that goal. Just to let you know, in the future, I'm going to be having giveaways, but you do have to be subscribed. And it's really just a way for me to get more subscribers to this channel. So that's it, everybody. Thank you for watching this video. And remember, read your Bible.